Hi, I'm Jim Prues, and welcome to this week's edition of the World 5.0 Weekly Update. While the world's eyes, at least the world's media's eyes, were focused on the Boston Marathon bombings last week, there was a huge explosion in a fertilizer plant in Waco, Texas. At least 14 are dead and over 200 injured. But this story hasn't gotten a lot of attention. So, a few points. Massive chemical fertilizer plants are a product of our industrialized food production system. We move to organic, local food production systems, these plants go away along with their problems and their pollution. Neighborhoods were built around this plant. Stupid. We saw what fertilizer can do at the Oklahoma City bombing. But here's the most salient point. This disaster was but a blip in last week's news cycles. 5 times the deaths, more injured, way more physical damage, reason for the explosion unknown, but the terrorism stuff always gets all of the attention. Be very afraid. By the way, when authorities look to the causes for the Boston bombings, you can bet they won't take a look at this broke-ass culture and its effect on us. The inherent dysfunctionality of our government, the abuse we citizens suffer at the hands of corporate overlords, the worsening state of our communities, you won't hear a word about it. You'll hear a bunch of Chechen Muslim crap in its stead, which is why we need a new cultural operating system. In an unprecedented experiment fueled by budget concerns, Ohio sold a state prison to Corrections Corporation of America, one of the largest private prison corporations in the country, in 2011. Within a year, a state audit of the Lake Erie Correctional Institute, the nation's first privately owned state prison, found rampant abuse and abysmal conditions well below state standards. The CCA prison was given another chance to pass, but flunked another inspection 4 months later. Independent reports continue to illuminate filthy, broken facilities, as well as much higher rates of crime and violence in and around the prison. Last Tuesday, the ACLU of Ohio sent Ohio lawmakers a comprehensive timeline of the prison's decline since CCA took over. Privatizing some functionality is no doubt a good idea, so long as it's done with integrity. Privatizing without proper oversight? Oh, what not a relief it is. Well, EarthDay came around this year with a deadening silence, ignored by corporate media even more glaringly than in most years. Hell, I guess things are going so well with climate change, species annihilation, and all sorts of pollution that we can just let go of this EarthDay thing. Oh, corporate media. Mike Morosky announced the formation of the Human Party, an independent political party under which he will be running in his bid for Cincinnati City Council this November. According to Morosky, the mission statement of the Human Party is a celebration of being human by drafting legislation and voting on policies that promote human development, making it so that we all have the potential to maximize our unique gifts and talents for the betterment of our community. Very interesting. Sounds like this Mr. Mike and I need to talk. All right, till we see you next time. The 5 is alive.